So my friend sent me this inspo pic of Dua Lipa, so let's Dua it. Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, so am I. Just kidding. If you're new here, my name is Jake T. Picker. I already have my foundation on and concealer under my eyes, so let's start with the eyes. It looks like she's wearing a bright light pink in the inner corner and an orangey gold in the middle, and then like a dusty dark mauve or eggplant on the outer corner. But first, we prime. All right, so I'm gonna start with this concealer from Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. It's in the shade 110 Fair. Crank it up, swipe it on. With my finger, I'm going to blend it out. And then I'm gonna take a slight dusting of this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. And this really helps for me personally with my hooded lids blend out the eyeshadow because I got a lot of folds and meat in here. And the eyeshadow can stick too easily if there's not enough powder. Now I'm gonna zoom you in. So to create this look, I'm gonna use 3 different palettes, which seems excessive because it is, but it's less excessive than buying a new palette. Am I right? I'm not here to sell you any new products until someone pays me to do so. Okay, first I'm gonna use this palette by BH. It's a great starter palette because it's just so fun and it has so many different colors and it was cheap. So I'm gonna use this color right here for the inner corner. It's called Bright. I'm gonna use this Worker 2 brush by Sonia G. It's a natural hair brush. So animals were harmed in the making? Hope not. When you encounter something in the world that's bad and makes you uncomfortable, you just go, hope not.
Is that how that works?
Hope so. That's my mom. What I like about it is that it's densely packed. That gets a lot of product down all at once. And also I've had it for quite a long time, and a lot of natural brushes will get all frayed and splayed the longer you have them, and this has not done that. And I'm gonna put this pink on the inner third of my eyelid. So I have hooded eyes. So what that means is if I want people to see the shadow when my eyes are open and I'm looking straight ahead, it means that I need to take the shadow above and onto my hood. I want the color to be most intense at the lash line, and as it goes onto the hood, I kind of want it to fade out and be blended out so you don't have this harsh line of eyeshadow. So the pink that I used is looking a little bit more peachy than her pink. So I'm going to mix it with this pink right here, which is shimmery. I'm just gonna use a little bit and dab it on the inside corner of my eye with the pad of my finger. I definitely like that a lot better. Okay, I lied, I'm using one more palette. Don't hurt me. I'm gonna use this color right here called Totally Buggin', and it's like an orangey yellow. I'm gonna use the same brush that I used before, and I like to use a microfiber towel to wipe the brush on. It's very gentle for natural hair brushes. I'm taking Totally Buggin' and putting that on the middle of my lid, and I am overlapping it with the pink, and I am bringing it up to the same place on my eye, which is called the orbital socket. It's basically where you can take your brush and poke in there. It's right in there. Mine's coming out definitely more bright than hers is, but I want it to show up on camera and in the pictures that I take. So if you want a less bright look, you can use less product and you would get a more muted look. So now I'm taking this Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, the 2nd edition, and I'm using this gold right here, which has an orange sheen to it. And once again, I'm using the pad of my finger to apply it. And if you wanted a more subtle look, once again, like the inspo picture, you could use just the matte color that I used underneath this sparkly color, or you could just use the sparkly color. And I'm bringing that gold color closer to the inner corner because I had previously brought the pink too far over onto the lid. And putting them on top of each other like this helps make sure that the colors blend more seamlessly into each other. And now for the outside color, I'm gonna use this dark color from the Making Mauves. People say mauve.
I say mauve.
I think mauve is offensive. And I'm using this brush from Morphe. It's a synthetic brush and it is less densely packed, which means it's not going to deposit as much color at once, which is good, especially with this deeper color that we're going in with. My mom loves to hate on the YouTube beauty lingo of, I'm going in with this brush, I'm going in with that color. So I'm gonna use it as much as possible. With hooded eyes, if I just start putting color right here like this, and I don't have my eyes completely closed or my head tipped back so my eyes are almost completely closed, then what happens is when I go like this, you can see, let's see if I can show you, that in my flap, It's looking pretty patchy. So you gotta make sure you're getting in the flap. And I did it again, kids. I brought this color too far onto my lid, so I'm gonna go back and cover it up with the orangey gold color. But on this eye, I'm gonna do it right the first time, hopefully. If I get eyeshadow down here below where I want it, you can take the little microfiber towel and do something like this. You can take concealer to clean it up, whatever floats your boat. And now I'm gonna take that same Sigma brush that I was just using and clean it off on the microfiber towel so that it's fairly clean. And then I'm going to just go around the edges of the top of the makeup so that we can soften any harsh lines. Now we get to do my favorite part, which is the glitter. I freaking love this glitter, and you're about to see why. We're gonna use this color right here, which in the pan looks completely white, but when you put it on, the reflex are orange, and I actually can't remember what other reflex are in it, but I'll tell you once I put it on. And another thing I really like about it is that the glitter chunks are all, let me see if I can get you to see. Oh, wow, that looks amazing. Okay, so another thing I really like about it is that the glitter chunks are all different sizes, so there's some big chunks and some smaller chunks. I mean, I guess those big chunks mean they could like get into your eye and scratch your eye. Hope not. That's a callback to earlier in the video in case you didn't notice. And this glitter palette is from Nabla. It looks disgusting. I'm just showing them a disgusting product. I only cleaned it so that I wouldn't be judged. Oh, that chunky glitter. Yeah, there's some green reflex in it too, and I think some pink. That's my dog barking. Pipey. So now that I put the majority of the glitter on the center of the lid, I'm gonna tap lightly on the inner corner and the outer corner to get just little flecks of glitter on those places as well. Some people really despise glitter, and those are the type of people that I think would really benefit from cognitive behavioral therapy. Although we're very pro therapy in this house because my mom's a therapist. So most people would benefit from cognitive behavioral therapy at least once in their lives. You know what's really stupid that people say? People are like, oh, therapists are like sometimes like the craziest people. And it's like, therapists are no more likely to be crazy than any other person. If you just think a lot of therapists are crazy, then you just haven't realized that everyone else is crazy too. It is an asinine statement. Do you agree, Mother?
Absolutely.
I think there's some purple reflex in this too. It's definitely getting all over my face, which is just, comes with the territory. You can actually tell in the inspo photo that the glitter flakes are different sizes as well. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is the exact glitter that her makeup artist used, because the reflex in the glitter really reflect all the colors that they chose beneath the glitter. Now I'm gonna apply these Ardell lashes. They're the natural kind, and you can tell from the inspo picture that she is wearing false eyelashes because it's sort of buckling in the middle of her eye. And that's happened to me, so that's how I know she's wearing false eyelashes. These eyelashes fit my eye pretty well, but they're still a little bit too long. So I am clipping. What if I cover my face? Oh, you can see that the band is clear, and then every gathering has, okay, well, you saw it for now. Every gathering has little black dots, and then the band is clear in between. So I'm just gonna snip off one little grouping, and you do it on the outside of the lash, because if you do it on the inside of the lash, then you're cutting off the shortest part of the lash, so then you're putting a longer part of the lash on the inside corner, and then it's gonna poke you in the eye. Trust me. And I'm using my trusty Duo clear eyelash glue. And the trick is to make sure that it's pretty dry before you try to apply it, or else it's just gonna slip and slide all around your eye like it's been lubed. I'm gonna use my tweezers to apply and look down into a mirror. When I first saw someone on YouTube use tweezers to apply false eyelashes, I was like, nope, never gonna do that. I'm never going to do that. And look how far I've come. Actually, before I put on the false lashes, I'm going to tight line on the upper lash line. This will help blend the fake eyelashes into my own eyelashes without taking up any real estate on my lid, which I don't have a lot of real estate there. And I'm gonna put my eyelashes on off camera because you watching me put my eyelashes on makes me too nervous. First, I use an eyelash curler to curl my lashes in with the fake lashes. And then I use mascara to blend my lashes in with the fake lashes, making sure to really get in there at the root of the lashes because that's where the band is. And that's what you want to conceal. From the inspo photo, I can't see what her bottom lash line looks like, so I'm just gonna put a bunch of mascara on the bottom lashes using the best mascara in the world. If you haven't tried this stuff, it's from Thrive and it's called Liquid Lash Extensions, and it's a tubing mascara and it is chef's kiss. If you've come here for an eyebrow tutorial on how to fill in your eyebrows, that's not what you're gonna get because I do my eyebrows the same way every single time. I take this Benefit 24-hour brow setter and I run it through my caterpillar eyebrows on one side, then I flip it over and run it through, and then I use whatever left and put it up at the top of my eyebrows, almost like sticking them to my face. Bada bing, bada boom. And when you're nearing the end of a brow product, you probably don't want to know what's really in there. And I already have foundation and concealer on, but I took a break to eat lunch, so we're just gonna put a little bit more on. I just sort of do this haphazardly. And if we look at the inspo photo, I don't see a lot of bronzer, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of my NARS Laguna mini bronzer. I got this as a sample. Love a free sample. And for blush, I'm gonna use my Alamar Cosmetics Trio blush. I love this stuff. So this one is this is for medium to tan, which I'm not really, but if I use just a little bit, I can get away with it. And I freaking love this color. And then I also have it in the light or fair, whatever it's called, version as well. So let's start with bronzer. I'm gonna put the bronzer right on my cheekbone and a little bit below in the hollow of my cheek. So we're doing a bronze and contour sort of combo. And other than just a little bit right there, I'm not gonna put it anywhere else really. We're gonna let that blush be the star of the show. Now for the fun part, the blush. I like to put the blush right on my cheekbones and put most of the color on the outsides of my face. I find this to be the most flattering blush placement for my particular face shape. And sometimes I like to bring it above the cheekbones as well. And if it looks like I'm wearing a lot of blush or maybe even too much blush, it's because I am. Okay, and then the lip color she's wearing is like a peachy light nude, and I don't have anything exactly that color, so I'm just going to do something really simple, which is mix 3 different lipsticks together. So first I'm gonna start with this Nude Sticks All Over face color. What is this color? Oh, Sunset Strip. I love this stuff because you can use it, oh, it says you can use it on your eyes. I didn't know that, but you can also use it on your lips and face, like for blush. And I also really like it because it doesn't smell like anything and it doesn't taste like anything either. Okay, so this is where we're getting the peach color from. Then we're gonna tone it down. Okay, so that's really pretty, but that's definitely not the look we're going for. Now, I got this in a BoxyCharm. It's really freaking cool. There's an owl on the tip, and when I press the bottom, is it the bottom or the top? The top. When I press the top, it shoots out. This is as close to a weapon as I'll ever get. Okay, so we're using this to make it more nude and tone it down. What brand is this? It's Hank & Henry. Sounds like a craft beer brand, not a makeup brand. Okay, and lastly, I'm using this peachy light nude from Revlon. The color is Bear It All. Très sexy. And this hopefully will lighten this all up. It's looking a little purpley. Okay, we're gonna go back in with the peach. Okay, we're gonna make it peachier again. I think we're looking good. It's just inspo. That's why it's called inspo, not exact replica. I think we did a pretty good job, kids, don't you? And in case you didn't know, I'm just very talented and I can do makeup and hair. God, I hope you know I'm joking. So if you're not done hanging out with Piper and me, you can check out my hair video right here, and Piper and I will see you over there. And how could you be done hanging out with us, right? As I said, I think we did a pretty good job, folks. So now you, me, and Piper are ready to slay the day away. Stay sassy, my friends. Aww. Why are you the cutest little sleepyhead?